So hello and welcome. This is basically a quick tutorial on how to use Young Helpers, the app. And just a quick disclosure, in order to get to this app, you have to first go to the link, which I'll have in the description and the top comment on this video. And then after doing so, you want to add it to your home screen, which I will show you how to do in another video. So this is the first menu you will be greeted with after putting it onto your home screen. So let's put in our email address. This is just an example. So example@gmail.com. So once you click continue, it will ask you to check your inbox, your email inbox, because it will send you a verification code that you then need to input when it asks you for the verification code. So you're going to go to your email. There's a company, it's called Glide app. It will send you the verification code, and then you will then input that verification code in the box asking you for your verification code. After that, you'll be greeted at this page. Hold on, this page, the live chat page. So this is just for users. This is not for volunteers or for executives. This particular video is just for users. So I will demo what it says on the first paragraph, so you don't have to. I still would recommend reading it, but I'll just demo it. And the please reads down here are basically saying if you do not intend on being a volunteer or an executive, basically you do not click those buttons. So you're going to click the three lines as stated here. Then what you're going to do is you're going to click the profile button. After clicking the profile button, you're going to click the pencil icon, and after doing that, you're going to input your name and input your last name. Just, again, this isn't your last name. You're going to put your last name. You're going to input a photo that you feel comfortable with. It can be anything, really. Then you're going to put your email, your real email, of course. You're going to put in your phone number. Again, your real phone number. This is just an example. And your biography, shortened down to bio. So let's just write biography. And you can write whatever you'd like. You can be hello, I love biking or something like that. Or and I have an iPhone. Just an example. Then what you're going to do, again, this is for users only. This tutorial is just for users. I will have the channel has other videos about executives and volunteers and how to add it to your home screen. So this is just for the users. So you're going to click user. Then you can click done, and after doing so, you will have this on your profile. Also, something to keep in mind, you will not have a cursor on your screen because you're going to be using your fingers. This is just me showing you on a desktop. So you're going to be doing this on a phone or a tablet, so you'll be using your finger, so you won't see this cursor. Anyway, you click close, and then you should have, so let's check again. So make sure we did this. So we click user, close. Then we should have access to the upcoming events. And the upcoming events are basically just the Zoom calls that you will join, and you will click that link to join the Zoom call. Let's say you don't know how to get Zoom or you don't have Zoom. You can go into this FAQ button right over here, click it. You're going to click how do I download Zoom for the FAQs. FAQs means frequently asked questions, so yes, you're going to click here. And you can click the go button to be redirected to a step-by-step guide on how to download Zoom. So these are just the FAQs. You can scroll up and down with your finger, and then after doing so, let's say you want to narrow it down just to the frequently asked questions that include the word Zoom. So you're going to search up Zoom on the top, and you should have the frequently asked questions that include Zoom. So again, if you're not a volunteer, if you don't plan on becoming a volunteer or an executive, ignore these ones that don't apply to you, and maybe you don't know how to join a Zoom call. So just read this. Basically what it says is we recommend that you have some prior knowledge of Zoom. If not, we recommend that you sit beside someone who knows how to use Zoom for the first time when joining the call. And we still recommend that you click go, to learn a little bit more on how to use Zoom if you are unfamiliar. Or even if you are familiar, I think it's great to have a refresher. So this is the helpful resources button. So you may be wondering what the difference between FAQs and the helpful resources are. And the helpful resources are basically longer guides to a specific device. So basically, this is iPhones, uh, And basically, this part is Android, Samsung, Windows 11, Windows 7, Windows 8, all this stuff, Mac OS. You get some computer basics, iPads, flip phones, tablets, and there's going to be many more as the days go by. So let's say I have an iPhone. I don't really, you know, I don't really know how to use it, and there's some things I could, improve on. What you can do is you click on it, as I showed there before, and then this is the name, this is the category. Just if you were wondering, this is the picture. This is These two are buttons. So you can click this to be redirected to a YouTube video telling you about how to use an iPhone, and this is a website showing you how to use an iPhone as well. So let's say you know that you're going to forget something that is extremely important in the guide. What I would recommend doing is clicking this little heart icon. And let's say I also have, I don't know, maybe a Windows 11 machine and I want to remember how to use Windows 11. We can favorite those, which means clicking the little heart icon, and then you go here to favorites and you have quick access to all of the ones that you favorited. Uh, this little tab here is called People, and these are the people who are either users, executives, or volunteers. The executives just have a more specialized role in playing in this organization. So what you can do is you can also favorite these if you feel so, and then what you can do is you can click on the actual profile, and then you will have access to the email, phone number, uh, and the biography right over here, and this is the position in the organization. So yeah, I'd also recommend reading on the FAQs. What you can do is you can scroll down and click Code of Conduct. So just read this when you get there, or you can pause the screen right now by clicking your screen, and you can read this if you'd like. Um, Yes, so that is pretty much it. And the next thing you can do is just input something on live chat. That's the only thing I'd really recommend if you'd like to ask a question. Maybe I don't know, just an example question. Example question, like, oh, how do I send an email? How do I do this? How do I do that? If it's not already answered in the FAQs. Uh, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, so just keep in mind that the Zoom calls will be limited to the summer and occasionally some time of the year, but the live chat will always be available to you, including the FAQs, helpful resources, and people tab. The only thing that won't really be active is the upcoming events during the regular year, the school year, of course, but during the summer, there will be upcoming events. So, yes, that is finally it. Uh, Yes, so it's great.